course, man.
Really, does that happen? I'm not saying you should call it, I'm just saying, right, you know that it doesn't happen, that much.
It should be happening more often, though.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like things would be achieved a whole lot more if it happens more often, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, before we even head to the project, before we even head to the song, Hold God, right, let's talk about how the year has been so far for you. I mean, we're getting into the period whereby everybody, A-list, B-list, C-list, everybody's dropping music. Is that brackets? Is that second quarter where music will just drop left, right, and center, right? Yep. And you've done yours already. Sometimes, do you feel like the pressure is too much when you have... It's not like you're competing, but in a way, it's healthy. In a way, you're fighting for listeners' ears, right? Because there's so much music in circulation. So when you dropped your project, did you feel like, or when you dropped the song, did you feel like, you know?
I definitely didn't feel anything. I just felt like I'm dropping my music and people that are going to listen to me are going to listen to me and they're going to love me, like love the music that I've put out. Because if you're worried about what's going to happen, like what's supposed to happen may never happen, you know. A lot of people can drop music, a lot of people will drop music, but what will happen will still happen. You just need to focus on your plan and just focus on your strategy and execute it properly.
Regardless.
Yes.
Regardless, that's what it is. Now, everybody that has been on social media for the last 3-4 years knows how popular you are on social media when it comes to freestyle rapping, right? Whereby you've gone to campuses, you've carried a speaker on your shoulders and you've done all of that, right? Now, transitioning from doing that and people bigging you up to doing this, I mean, you've always been making music, but like not with the amount of people that you've been able to gather as, you know, core fans that love what you do and how you rap. Basically, the way you're going about it now.
Yeah.
Talk to me about transitioning from that, being known as the freestyle guy that nobody can take on in a freestyle battle, to being the artist that's dropping music, and now you have to look at the numbers, you have to look at how your project is going, how successful it is. Talk to me about that real quick.
I feel like it's not been an easy journey. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been something that's been like one of the most challenging things that I've ever done in my life, because the freestyle guy is very successful. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the freestyle IDAN DIZZY is a very successful guy. That I can live up to freestyle and just be alright, you know. But I just wanted people to listen to me as a music artist, because that's what I was at first.
Yeah. Before
it was music that lured me into freestyling. So like I love music. I started freestyling to get people's attention, but it's not been easy because people just go crazy about freestyles, you know. Freestyle is something that's very spontaneous, on the spot, like it's very exciting. People love it. When they see it, it's like, wow, this is mind-blowing.
It's artistry.
So, yeah, people just, so they always like put the burden of like the freestyle on my songs. Like they want me to sound like
how you sound when you freestyle.
Yes, but
on a record,
it's not possible, because I'm telling you, my record's now about the things that I've experienced, the things that I've seen. It's not about the things that you are seeing. It's the things that I've seen that I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes it's hard to convince the listeners to just, you know, but so far I think we've been getting some good responses, and I've been doing it step by step, and me and my team, we're moving in the right direction right now.
Fantastic. Now, with that in mind, right, you dropped this project,
Yep.
you're making music. How can you say the music has been for you so far this year? I mean, we had last year wasn't really the IDAN DIZZY year.
Yeah, it wasn't IDAN DIZZY,
right? And what's the plan compared to this year so far?
I think this year a lot is going to happen, a lot of collaborations, a lot of music is going to come out, because I have a lot of music in my hard drive anyways, and this album too, I have like songs that I feel like can do good numbers, and they are doing good numbers already this year. I have some collaborations too that I have already in store. And this year so far is like my biggest streaming year ever.
Your biggest streaming year
ever.
Talk to us about that.
Like my listeners have grown, my numbers are increasing, and I've not had to do like so much. I've not done like, normally if you are a new artist, to get the kind of numbers that I've gotten this year, you have to put in like crazy money investment. But like because of the orders that I've gathered and the kind of work that I've put in, I feel like the numbers are increasing, and my numbers are really healthy now. I can compete, you know. It's competition right now. Even if you don't want to compete, you just have to.
You have to, like, that's what it is, yeah.
So I feel like I can compete right now. Now that I have listeners, I have people dropping tweets and saying, oh, the album was good, I've been getting lots of good reviews for the album, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like I can compete, I can do this.
You said you've been getting a lot of good reviews. Now, this question even dates back to freestyling and doing music. Tell me about the bad reviews, because personally I've seen some bad reviews, right? And I feel like everybody has them. Everybody has to deal with them as a creative,
you have
right?
to deal with them as a creative.
What's the worst one you've seen?
I feel like some people just some people listen to you. I don't want to mention names. There's some artists that we all know that they are just below par, but somehow they're just out there. And then you find somebody that's listening to them, and then they will now come and turn to me and say, Dan, this should not be making music. Dan, this should just focus on this freestyle. A lot of people drop some comments, and most of the people, when you see the people that are their faves, you be like, I don't even need to take them. I don't take those people seriously. I take constructive criticism seriously. I look at it. I feel like if it's something that I need to apply in my life, because I have a team. I have a team that work. Some of them work with like some of the biggest labels in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Some of them work with like some of the biggest labels out of Nigeria. Some of them have worked with some of the biggest artists. If you feel like if music was not something for me, like a lot of them will not waste their time. That's one of the things that keep me going. Like a lot of them will not waste their time trying to work with me or trying to get something out there, because music is a serious P. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's a very serious P for me and for the team that I work with. I work with the team that I'm partnering with Aristocrat right now. And Burna Boy was with Aristocrat, and Aristocrat is not a label that wants to work with an artist that is not an artist. So like I feel like I can compete, and I don't need to listen to even Wheezy, David, Burna, or David Obona. Everybody that's done like the biggest things for African music or Nigerian music still get a lot of bad reviews. Burna can drop a song that's going to be number one, and people will be saying it's sounding. You'll be reading tweets of people saying it's sounding mid. It's just life.
Oh, it sounds foreign.
Yeah, people just say what they say, And these days, people, the love for attention and clout is crazy these days on social media.
Yeah.
People can just say, and sometimes when I used to reply to negative criticism before, but when you respond, they be like, when you blast them, but when they attack you, you attack them back, and they be like, oh, no vex, I mean, just want to get your attention. Some people just be like that. So you just have to say this kind of mean thing to me just because you wanted to get my attention. So these days I just overlook and ignore and just focus on the positives, because that's all that matters to me right now.
Fantastic. Well said, by the way, well said. Speaking of the positives, you said you've been able to gather a lot of listenership so far this year. So can you give us like the actual numbers? Because like I heard somebody with you, she was kind of giving the numbers, but like it didn't really stick in my head. So I want to hear from you. Like
the album so far, first week of release, we have 3.5 million streams on all platforms on the first week of release. I have like over 100k listeners on Spotify. I have like songs that have crossed like 500k on Spotify. I have 500k on Apple Music on some songs, and the album is just a week old,
So much for people that say that the guy can't compete.
People will just say what they say, but at the end of the day, the music will speak,
Speaking of people and saying what they say, right? Do you feel like as a rapper, personally, and even if you say yes, because I don't consider this as arrogance, right? Do you feel like personally, when it comes to the actual art itself, not biggest hits or hit songs, when it comes to the actual art itself, nobody can hold a candle to you from what you've seen?
I feel like a lot of people can compete with me. A lot of people that I respect can compete with me in a healthy way, but like I feel like the percentage of people that can actually come at me and then like compete with me are not like really much these days, because like if you check in the last 5 years, I feel like me and a few others have been the one, like we are not even up to 4 or 5 that are really rapping,
like actually rapping.
Yeah, like if you ask a Nigerian now on the streets, like when was the last time you listened to a rapper, they'll probably tell you listen to IDAN DIZZY's freestyle that they listened to last, because like not a lot of rappers are rapping in Nigeria today. Not a lot of rappers can get into it. Like I do performances a lot, I do a lot of performances, and when I'm on stage, when I'm backstage with lots of art, you see
things,
singers, Afrobeat singers, maybe one other rapper that's going to open, but like I'm the only rapper that they can trust to go when the tempo is really high, so those are the things that confirm to me that I'm that guy. I'm always at shows with lots of singers, and most of the time I can't find rappers backstage with me. Most of my friends are singers, not because I don't want to make friends with rappers, but because I travel a lot and it's always singers on the way with me when I'm traveling. So I feel like a lot of rappers are good, but when it comes to competing in the music industry and making money from it,
not a lot can stand with you.
Yeah, they can't, trust me.
And this is not arrogance, this is you just saying what it is.
I'm being honest, I feel like if people are going to be honest and just go and check from the last 5 years, I've been doing my own headline shows in Port Harcourt for the last 4 years. I've been an ambassador for Regal for 1 year. I've done brand deals with Budweiser, brand deals with Hero. I've been on billboards for Hero in the South. I've been on tour with a lot of brands. Like I've done a lot of things that, because I'm so popular for freestyling, people don't take, and I've been independent for the longest. People need to take note of that, because to be independent and be in this field and competing with the very best, it's not easy. It's not easy. A lot of times I break down, I pick myself back up, I go again. Like every day you wake up and you say this is what you want to do with your life, even when so many people are doubting that you can make it. A lot of people tell me, oh, quit music, go back to Port Harcourt, tell me a lot of things, but like, I'm still here, you know, and I'm still doing what I love, and it's not easy, but I'm proud of myself and the journey so far, and I'm not gonna stop anytime soon.
Fantastic, man, fantastic. Let's go jam to this song right now. It's called Hold God. Is there a reason why you sang a song called Hold God?
Yes, obviously there's a reason. It's actually self-explanatory, it's Hold God.
But like, is there like a personal thing that just made you want to sing this and use this?
In my journey from like coming up from University of Port Harcourt and performing and being popular, every time people come, oh, Dan Dizzy, I want to help you, give me their card, call me, this one. A lot of people are saying, oh, I'm going to sign you, or this one, that one. A lot of things has not worked out for me the way I wanted them to work out for me. And if I was maybe an average Nigerian, I would quit. I have so many reasons to quit. I'm never going to lie to you. I have 1,001 solid reasons why I need to just wake up.
What's like the loudest reason?
The loudest reason is because, like, trust me, if you are an upcoming artist that's not blown and you are in this industry, you need to have like a strong mental health to continue every day, because especially when you don't have anybody holding your hand and walking you around the industry and introducing you to people and making the path easier for you, you know, because every time you go somewhere, everybody has their favorite artist. No offense, but the OAPs have an artist that they are looking out for to blow. The DJs have an artist that they're looking out for to blow. The show promoters have, like, if they are doing a show for Bonner, they have like 2 or 3 artists that they're looking out for to blow. The entertainment magazines, the blogs, the media people all have like rappers that they're looking out for. Because every year when I come out, they throw 5 rappers to look out for. I'm never involved, but like every year the list changes and most of them are no longer here, and I'm still here, and I'm still not there in the list with them, but like I'm still here, and I know in a year maybe out of the 10 of them, 7 or 8 are going to vanish, and then the next year they're going to come with another list, and I'm never in those lists. And those are the things that I feel like put pressure on a lot of rappers, you know, putting them on lists, putting them on top this, next that. Just, I feel like you just need to enjoy yourself, you know, just do what you do, learn, grow, make mistakes, you know. That's what I'm doing. I
mean, from everything you've said now, I've been able to decipher some things, right? Number one, you said most of what you did, especially starting the foundation, was in Port Harcourt,
yes,
not really in Lagos, right? Do you feel like...
And I need to put this out there. I have like multiple hits in Port Harcourt. Like, I can sing it. If you watch my performance videos on my IG, people sing my song word for word in the south and in the east. So like, I have hits in Port Harcourt.
Yeah, I know about the Billboard in the south as well. Yeah. Okay, so personally, right, do you feel like there is a mindset, especially on social media, whereby people just feel like if it's not Lagos, you know, it's not quality or it's not to be noticed? Do you feel like Lagos is overrated music-wise?
No, Lagos is not overrated music-wise, of course. If Lagos is overrated, I'll not be here. Lagos is where everything happens.
But you feel like people in Lagos are missing out on a lot?
No, Lagos is not. I feel like Lagos is not missing out on anything. Lagos has everything. People come here for exposure. People come here for opportunities. People come here, and a lot of people get it, you know. But still, people need to just learn how to like make use of what they have. Like, you know, when you are in a city, like when I first went to like a city like Uyo, I'm like, there's no artist here that's like big enough to, like, when they're doing a big show, like a government show, that can just come. Like, why can't you do that? Your radio stations are not filled up with like a lot of songs. You can just, you know, you can take advantage of a lot of people don't know how to take advantage of the opportunities that they have in their states. So they feel like when they come to Lagos, and it's the way Lagos rates you how you rate yourself, you know. If you think you're not good enough in your city, you're not good enough for Lagos, you know. If you think you can't be able to blow in your city, you can't blow in Lagos, you know. Because for me, if you blow up in your city, a lot of us are not going to go on and be a Bonner or a Wizkid or a Davido or an Olamide. A lot of us are just meant to be like, it's your city. You need to just be a superstar in your city and be comfortable, you know. Just like we have the president, we have the vice president, we have governors, and we have local government chairmen. They are not poor people, but some of them are richer than some of them, you know. So, but if you become a superstar in your city and you can make hits and you can get performances, and maybe you can build from that and become bigger than you are in your city. But if you don't do anything, Lagos is going to look at you like you can't even make it in Lagos if you can't do anything in your city. Trust me.
Fantastic. After this, it's going to be time for Hold God. We get to listen to the song, and you get to let us know. You can send in your questions to the WhatsApp platform, 0909-916-4403. My name is KC. I've got Dan Dizzy right here on the Super Drive Time Show.
051 FM, your number one lifestyle station.
But the music was played, and, you know, it's about this whole Lagos thing being overrated and this, that, and the other. Like, I feel like this is a conversation that a lot of people would like to have, but cannot come to some certain type of resolution, right? I personally feel like anybody, I'm not saying 100% that that's what it is, that I 100% agree with it, but anybody that comes out and says that I didn't blow up because I didn't blow up in Lagos, or because I didn't have my music career rooted in Lagos, I feel like they shouldn't be neglected. That's all I'm saying.
Lagos just, I feel like if you no matter where you're from here, to get, no matter the city you're repping, to get to that next level, Lagos just needs to give the assist. Even if Lagos does not build your career for you or anything, Lagos just, there's a certain assist. Everybody, forget anything anybody's saying, everybody that's made it out of Nigeria today, Lagos just, there's something that Lagos did for them. Lagos just did one small assist, like, just a nudge, like, oh yeah, now just climb. You know, if Lagos does that for you, bro, your life will change forever. And this is what everybody's looking for. And a lot of people need to understand that sometimes it looks like this person did not marry this thing, or it's not, they don't deserve these things. You don't know their journey, bro. You don't know the people that they've met, the things that they've experienced, the things that they've seen. Because there's so many of us in this Lagos that come into Lagos every day and we experience different things. And you don't know everybody that come into Lagos. Some people can just look like, oh, they just came yesterday and they blew yesterday. Some of my friends came 4 years ago, left, came back, left like 4 times. They gave up, left, came back, and it was about the 5th time that they finally picked up. You know,
right?
So that's how I see it, bro.
This is the point where, you know, I personally have been waiting for. By the way, fantastic conversation. I absolutely enjoyed this conversation, right? And definitely we should do this again. But I want you to do something right now. It's the way you're even smiling yourself, right?
I know what you want me to do.
This what it is, man. This what it is, right?
Okay.
So, of course, you're no stranger to it. I threw a word at you, right? You've asked people to do it to you several times, whereby you've been in the streets of Unilag, you've even done it, right? So I'm saying, right, I'll throw a word to you that I can relate to, and you find a way to make it work, as you usually do, right?
Let's do it now.
So we have to wait for the beat itself. You feel me?
We can still do it. Like, just turn it up a bit for me in my ear.
Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
we.
So I want you to start, then I'll just throw the word. Okay.
Anyways, the beat takes a long time to start, sure.
You can just feel free on this before it hits. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Love. From the village out in city 105. When I hear instrumental for station, man, I come alive. Yeah. If I know feel rap, man, I feel just take my life. I just want a couple girls, none of them go be my wife.
City
FM, that is 105. Like I did for station like 9 to 5. I did do am like my job like I be OAP, but me I go still run am easily cause I no get no P. KC, that's my G, you know G. But I dey watch I make you no collect my Kelly wey him name na Stacy. Make you no think say I be JJC, I go change am for am like APC. I dey give them different vibes, you dey for your face, my nigga can't you see? Sorry. Lifestyle, we dey leave am money 100. Omo if them come, we go comot them even though na 100. The lifestyle is too fresh. Counting plenty money, but these boys getting little cash. Now I make them still a shocky wave.
Confused.
I know if you confused whenever they flow. Every time when I enter instrumental, they make them dicey like saying a ludo. You know how the matter they go, I they tell them fast than this. You know they tell you bobo na rap the cocoa. I they give them different lyrics when I they flow. You know as they go. Give me more words, I beg no they think. I don't know way that you said the crackhead. That the rap they go on top mic like IDAN DIZZY. I be crackhead. Amen to all of my prayer. Like David, if not Goliath, they front man I go slay him. You know. Kenneth, like saying name now, Conquo. That is the come industry alone with no sponsor, but anarchy looms like that interview with Kenneth been do. Cause every instrumental when I enter be like doom. Trouble, like say I dey like Wahala, but Kasala no fit boss. Only thing we go bust on your head with the flows I dey drop. You don't boss when I this enter. I be boss, no be KK I enter. You know what's up when I dey on top any instrumental waves at the OAP, that's my G though. Shout outs to you, Super T, on the things too. You say make a rap, I don't rap, so let's wrap it up. Make I no take your time. Be like say the thing don't end with Zaddy. Make I leave am right now.
Last one. Time
no be 1:15. So drop the last one. Make I give you freestyle quickly, like it's a fast one.
Daybreak,
like say you been they sleep. See as you they look me, they blush like say you they trip wave.
Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Bro, see, have you ever fumbled in this thing before?
I can't, bro.
Even if it's once.
Never, ever.
Even if it's once.
Ever. Since from the first day I started to today, I've been 100 with it, bro.
Big shout out to you. So, what can we look forward to in the next coming days, weeks, months?
Yeah, I'll be promoting the album for a minute, but like I have other collaborations. I have another album I'm working on already. Like I want to put out more music.
Yeah.
I just want to put out enough music that people will not have any choice than to just listen, you know.
Fantastic. Big shout out to you, Dan Dizzy. And yeah, make your fans a promise. I always say that at the end of the show, make your fans a promise. One thing you can promise them.
If you're my fan out there, I promise you I'm not going to disappoint you. I love you always.
Hold God, are we going to get a video?
Yeah, there's a video coming for Hold God in a couple of days or a week. Like it's close. The video is ready. It's just for me to, you know, find the right time to put it out.
All right. Big shout out to you, Dan Dizzy, for this one. And when we're done with everything, the music video, hopefully we get to do this again.
Of course,
definitely. It's still your number one lifestyle station, City 1051. Remember, you can follow the conversation on social media. That is at CITY 1051. My name is KC. Let's get it poppin'.
Keep it here.